Hello and welcome everybody. I hope you're doing good. Why is the music so loud? Let me quickly change that, I guess. 100%. Okay. So, since we fixed that, okay, I need to, now it's maybe, UI volume. Maybe it's okay now. So, however, I hope everyone is doing great in this heat wave. Absolutely insane over here, not gonna lie. Can't wait for the cooldown. Hopefully there is some kind of thunderstorm or whatever happening today. Okay, however, what are we playing today is a game called The Darkest Files. I just found out that it actually was also how do you say? It was like funded by the German government also partially. And it has to do with the Third Reich topic. So the Nazi era. So, however, I have no clue what the game is about in general. Just look cool. And so we're going into this, the Darkest Files. New save. Legit. Ah, it's a okay, part 1, 2, and epilogue. Okay. Not sure how big this game is, but we will find it out. Story mode. This mode is for players who want to experience the story of the game without great challenges. Investigator mode. This mode is for players who want to solve puzzles and prefer a more challenging experience. Yes, yes. Prosecutor mode. This mode is for players who want the ultimate challenge. What does this mean? Are we going for the prosecutor mode? Okay, we're going for the prosecutor mode, I guess. So, we take the prosecutor mode. This mode is for players who want the ultimate challenge. It looks like this is like an investigation game. I think that's why I picked it up. So, let's find out. Okay, customize difficulty settings. Prosecutor mode, okay. What else do we have? Okay. Want to choose present evidence paragraph. You can adjust whether choosing the correct document is enough to prove your point, or if you want to be more specific and choosing a specific paragraph within a correct document is needed. Oh shit. Wait. Document. And here we're taking a paragraph even. Evidence selection. All documents. Conclusion needed. Yeah. Highlight interactable objects and testimonies. No. Let me quickly check. Okay, yeah, I think we go with the prosecutor mode. So we'll keep everything like this. Previous of statements, highlights in the interactable object, counter and testimonies, hints for additional research. Oh, we want to have the challenge, I would say. I mean, we can only fail, right? Okay, the events of our game are based on true crimes committed during the Nazi era and were investigated in the young Federal Republic of Germany. With the exception of Fritz Bauer, the names of all those involved has been changed. Any similarities with existing with existing persons of the same name are purely coincidental. I mean, that's always what I think if I read something like this is, like, if you would not change the name and just keep it on purpose like this, and you could, if you write this sentence, you could still say it's purely coincidental, right? I mean, who would find out if it was now on purpose or not? However, okay.
Frankfurt, West Germany, 1956. 11 years after the end of World War II, many crimes of the Nazi era still go unpunished. The perpetrators of these crimes are walking free. Many judges, prosecutors, and police officers have already served under the Nazis.
Welcome, UX.
Now they have no
Oh, hell no,
interest in
it's 60.
prosecuting their former comrades for actions similar to their own. For the victims of these crimes, this is unbearable. To end this, Attorney General Fritz Bauer establishes a special unit of young prosecutors with no ties to the old regime. I am Esther Katz. I am one of these prosecutors. We are investigating Nazi crimes and bringing perpetrators to justice. Not to avenge, not to heal.
It's so
but to
unbearably
show
hot. I'm
that there are
gonna
laws
die.
that apply to
Dude.
all.
I
It doesn't make us
I
popular.
thought about skipping today's
Most want to
stream
forget.
again because of
Some
this.
want us to shut up.
And now it's
But
getting
they
even
cannot stop
worse.
us.
This heat wave is driving
Nothing
me
belongs
crazy,
to
man.
the past. Everything is still present and can become the future again.
So, you see, I'm half invisible. This is because I have like a greenish shirt and a green screen, so don't worry, guys. I'm neither naked nor am I vanishing. Okay? It's only a visual. How do you say? Fata Morgana? No, it's not a Fata Morgana, but you know what I mean. I'm outside and I'm cooking alive in the shade. How much is it for you? Yesterday, I told it already in Dabsy's chat. Yesterday, it was 39 degrees Celsius over here. I was outside in like, I would say it's like a mix of a Greek restaurant and a beer garden. I don't know. In the first half hour, I drank already 3 cold beer or something like that. 33, but it feels like 36 to 39. Yeah, I 100% feel you, man. Same for me. For me, it's like 33 outside. Everything is closed right now here, but the fan is running here. So, can you actually hear the fan, by the way? Ah, no, I think it's not noticeable. So what are we playing today? We're playing The Darkest Files, as I said before. As we've learned, we are some kind of investigator in the Nazi, after the Nazi era thing. We can't hear it? Hell yeah, nice. Gavin Horror. I'm hot at 28 degrees in Canada. Dude, this is like... I would trade a lot of things now for having only 28 degrees. Just saying. 28 sounds like a... how would you say? Sounds like a dream right now. Yeah. 28 is even less hot than it was yesterday night. Yesterday night, it peaked. So I think yesterday was the hottest day in Germany ever since recording of the temperatures. So it was like 41.5 degrees somewhere in Germany. This is unusual. 40 is really rare in general, but it was crazy. And during the night, the lowest temperature yesterday was 28 point whatever degrees. How the fuck are you supposed to sleep there, man? I would trade my entire room for 28 right now. Dude, I feel you so. I feel you so. Thank you for the shout out. Are you very welcome, Witcher Lambert? You need to know Witcher Lambert is a little bit sassy. It's a bot. So you can talk to him. He's connected to ChatGPT. He has the persona of Lambert, a Witcher from the Witcher series. But he's talking a lot of shit, so please don't feel offended. And you're very welcome for the shout-out, for sure. Are you a streamer, by the way? Let me quickly check. What did you play? Stay out of the house. Wait, is this a game? The last stream was about stay out of the house. Or was it about staying out of the house like in reality? In real life? And UX, You X-played Assassin's Creed 2. Holy shit. This is like a... Can we consider this old school already in the meantime? Probably we can. Holy shit. Yes, by Puppet Combo? I have never heard this before. Actually, how was it? It's old school nowadays. Yeah, it truly is, right? Holy shit. It's an indie horror developer. Really? I need to write it down. So actually, this is no horror game here. Yeah, usually I'm playing horror games on Sunday, but today I needed... I don't know why I even thought that I need something for my brain to work. You know? Like an investigation game. So usually I'm playing like horror games on Sunday, but today... Since the last few weeks I played A Quiet Place, this game was driving me nuts in hard mode. And now I decided to... I need something horrific in a different way. Let's say like this. It's a cross between Outlast and Alien Isolation. Really? Let me quickly write this down then. And just need to find something to write on. Give me a sec. I write this down old school on paper, you know? I'm not yet digital. At least in this case. Puppet Combo. And the game is called Stay Out of the House. Yeah, would you recommend it? Or not? So because I'm playing all kinds of horror games usually. Always trying out also indie games at some point. So I think this will be a good thing. I wanted to play also some horror games today, but actually, as I said, I felt like I need something else. Get abducted and have to escape a house with a killer and his mother. Oh shit. This a little bit like Schoolboy Runaway. Same principle. You want to get out somehow. You're not allowed to be caught by your mother and your dad. Okay. But the way it holds up... Wait. The way up it holds up to this day. My opinion, the AC originals are masterpieces. I really need to replay the Assassin's Creeds, I would say. I remember I played the first 3... Or wait, I played almost all of them until Unity back in the days. But I think I would need to refresh my memory. So I have only good memories except of Unity, because Unity on release had so many glitches. It's unbelievable. Yeah, but it was a nice game though. Even though it's not the perfect topic for me. I'm not like a French Revolution guy. Okay, however, we got a new job here. September 11th, 1956. And we're investigating some crimes during the Nazi era, I guess. Is this like the Nuremberg trials? Is this connected to this? I don't remember when they've been, actually. Yep, until Unity, Black Flag. Yeah, Black Flag was... Black Flag is my all-time favorite Assassin's Creed overall from the feeling. It was so well done. You had the... It didn't feel like work, if you know what I mean. You know? It's like in the newer games like Odyssey, it felt like work to go through the world, to be honest. But until Black Flag, I felt like it felt different. Just maybe it's like a boomer thing. I have no clue, but I just need to say it felt better. Okay, however, September 11th, 1956, we're investigating. We got a new job.
Day,
oh shit.
You've got this, Guts.
Okay, I like the style already. That's why I actually bought it.
Looks more like somebody's home than a prosecutor's office.
Okay.
Good. I'm not the first one in.
Do I need to change a little bit the sensitivity? I'm actually not 100% sure.
No point in waiting. I'm not here for an appointment.
So what I like already is that there is an voiceover. That's always a big plus of games. Oh, okay. Okay, you can simply stand up. Okay, good, good, good. Archive?
Archive. Not where I should be now.
Not? Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Anybody here? Not much of a welcome party.
So, fashion of tomorrow. What true style is? The Lord of Hats. Robin Hankins reinvents headwear. Black Flag really is an amazing Assassin's Creed. I love it. So, have you checked the remake? Is the remake any good, or did they screw it up?
They could all be on break,
Because
right?
I remember
All of
they
them
were
at
saying
the same time,
they wanted to cut
early in
out
the
some
morning.
stuff and whatever, which... Hello? Okay, we're going into the kitchen.
No, I'm good.
Newspaper. Today's news. Catholic Day leave. Catholic soldiers to retrieve up 3 days of special leave to attend the German Catholic Day. Tension with Moscow. The Soviet embassy in Bonn accuses Germany of espionage. Spanish? How to say? I didn't even know there was a remake. Yeah, it's... I think it was... I'm not sure actually if it was released already or if it will be released, but at least they showed some stuff already. But I don't know if it's good or not. I just heard before it was released that there were some controversies. Kind of. But I don't know. Yo, Aaron! Aaron! I need to say... I lost my streak because someone decided to stream in the morning and then there was no fucking VOD. What happened? But it was not a big streak. All fine. But I remember I was like totally wrecked. I woke up at like 12 or something, 11 a.m. or something. And then I was reminded, oh, you lost your streak. Please watch Hippo's stream or whatever. Then I clicked on a button and then there was no VOD. So, however, it is how it is. No problem. I was just wondering. So you were doing an early stream in the morning or something. Crazy. Okay, defending Europe. Washington. A German army of 300,000 would protect Europe from the Soviet threat. Huh? Don't worry, don't worry. Text me next time. Don't worry, it's no problem. It was only a free streak or something. I have no clue. Only a small streak. But this happened. This happened to me 4 times this week. Actually, it was crazy. There were 4 streams where I was asked to check VODs, and I think in all of them, or in 3 or 4, there were no VODs. Crazy. Okay, a bonus for the checkpoint. If you have ever become so close to the checkpoint, now it's time to try again. Additionally, to the 6 out of 49. It's called Lotto over here. A bonus number will be drawn, giving you a second chance to get that winning sequence. The very first lucky number at 24 resulted in the highest lottery win in the German history. 435,464.5 Deutsche Mark. How do you say Deutsche Mark in English though? Euro is clear. US dollar is clear. Also in German, US dollar. But how do you say Deutsche Mark? Also in Marker. Marks. Ah, marks. Yeah, could be. 3 marks. Easy. But how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Are you also melting? Yesterday it was 39 degrees. I was just dying there. Now UX Genesis is dying outside at 35 degrees. 41! Was it at your place where the record was set? The 41.5 degrees. Holy shit, there was a new record set, right? Arming up. The German army will be supplied with American equipment for the years 1957 to 1960. The preparations for this deal were completed by U.S. Secretary of State John Foster Dulles and West German Ambassador to Washington Krickeler. Washington Krickeler? What is this a name? I have no clue about this man. 41 and you have been working all weekend. Holy fuck. RBA Thomas Television, die Nummer 1. Ein Fenster zur Welt. The current dispute. Japan continues to its peace treaty negotiations with the Soviet Union, trying to avoid the Prime Minister Hatsuyama's government has been calling the Adenauer formula. The current draft holds significant similarities to the deal signed by Germany last autumn, especially in its demand for Japan to recognize Soviet claims of the occupied territories of Sakhalin and the Kuril Islands. Aha, interesting. 10 Pfennigblatt Zeitung.
Does it just go all day long?
Yeah, we hear music here all day. Oh, there's also a fan. But how is there even an airflow coming out of this? So slow. How it is?
Not the cleanest of places.
So we're not going to the toilet, I guess. Ah, it's closing by itself. Okay, it's fine. Conference room. Esther Katz, prosecutor. Is this are we Esther?
The door is locked.
That's us. That's our case file, dialogue log. No recorders, nothing recorded yet. Notebook. Find my office. Okay, we first check. We need to check everything. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. Sorry that I need to play the game like this, but I can't play the game directly going where I need to.
Really small for an intercom. Must be a new model.
Intercom?
Still burning. Someone was just here.
Mm-hmm. The music is very quiet in here. I can't hear it at all, actually.
Fritz Bauer. I'd be hard-pressed to find a more disliked name in this city. I
Christoph.
hope this job wasn't a mistake.
Interesting.
So many plants. Someone here has quite the green thumb. The door is locked.
The door is locked.
The door is locked.
Holy shit. Okay, we're going into our office, I guess. Hello.
Yeah,
What the
where
fuck?
have I? No.
Hello? Paula Fischer.
Good morning.
Oh, hello. Good morning. Sorry I didn't hear you enter. You must be Miss Katz, right?
Yeah, we are Miss Katz. Must I?
Must I now?
It would make sense, this being your office and you looking like the photo. Oh, right. Paula Fischer. Hello.
Hello.
I'm a legal assistant here for Mr. Bauer's team. Well, the legal assistant. We're a bit understaffed at the moment.
Look like what photo?
I look like the photo? What photo?
In Mr. Bauer's files, I might have given them a look, having heard about you.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to meet you, Paula.
Oh, it's my pleasure, believe me.
Are we already...
I've brought you this week's newspaper and a letter that arrived for you. Anyway, I should probably be going.
Are we already
I'll be
spied
at
on?
my desk if you need anything. You'll find me. Or through the intercom. We just had the whole system installed. It made my life so much easier.
Okay, intercom.
When can I expect to meet Dr. Bauer?
Mr. Bauer wants to talk with you once you've acclimatized. His words, not mine. He should be arriving soon for that matter, so should the rest of the team.
I see. Very well then. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you on our team, Miss Katz.
Yeah.
All right then. First encounter, check. Time for me to settle in.
Okay. So. I am profile? I am Profil. Im Profil. Ah, im Profil. Im Profil? Okay. Yeah, I get it. Makes sense. Okay. 50 Pfennig. The radio on the road. Investigator engineer Jan Zittelmeier made the first breakthrough with an FM radio for the car. Ah, interesting. Everywhere is smoky. Die Sieben Raben landed number 1 in the German charts. Hamburg Quake, first international rock and roll tournament. Interesting. At least we have also a fan over here. That's nice. I need to say I like the style of the game already. That's really cool. It's like a minimalistic, but some kind of cool vibe of how the drawings are made and stuff. So Recent will have enemies have posture that needs broken for takedowns, parries, basically turning into somewhat RPG. Okay, so what you want to say, they fucked it up, kind of. Or what am I hearing out of these? Monas Gaststätte. Okay, here is a phone. Intercom. Okay, let's first read this. Oh shit, I can't. My dear daughter, my heartfelt congratulations on your promotion. Being a state whatever attorney or something. Okay, I cannot read this. My dear daughter, my heartfelt congratulations on your promotion. Being a state attorney at the age of 28. This is no small feat. You achieved this on your own through the diligence and brilliance of mind. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Though it is great honor to work for the Attorney General directly, Dr. Bauer is not always easy to work with, I hear. But people are saying a lot of good things about him too, so please don't let me spook you. I wish you all the best for your new position. No father has ever been proud of his daughter. With love, your father. P.S. Your mother asks if you're coming home at the weekend. I think she's still getting used to the fact that her daughter is working a job, not tending a family. Some say it's good, some say it's shit. I'm on the side that says it's shit. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not as good as the original. That's what I think.
No signal. The line must be dead. Maybe I should talk to Paula about it. The last holiday we spent together as a family. I'm so glad Dad made us do it. Franz was such a show-off that summer.
So here's Franz.
Always trying to impress the girls.
Probably.
I wish you were here, big brother.
Where did we place it?
A new job deserves a fresh journal, ready to be filled with notes and tasks.
Oh hell yeah, we need this. Aha! New tutorial available. The notebook. Your notebook contains your current to-dos, overviews of characters, and more. Access it through the radial menu, mouse, or via. Understood. New tutorial available. Oh, okay. This was the tutorial, I think. Notebook. Okay, what do we have here? Here we have contacts. Hello, Mr. Monkey. Monkey. Dude, with this name, I feel like being a Korean. You know, from Korea. I would say Monkey is like a name you would have in Korea, actually. Or is it? I'm actually not sure. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe it must be. Maybe it's more. I don't know. You're the Asian. You tell me. From where is it? Okay, so here we have like Allies. Accessory, someone who contributes. Okay, we have like words which are explained. Sorry, guys. Like an diary kind of accessory. Someone who contributes to the commission of a crime by aiding, abetting, or assisting to the principal offender and can be held criminally liable for their involvement. Allies, an international military coalition formed during the World War II to oppose the Axis powers. They were led by the so-called Big Three: UK, Soviets, and US. Then we have people we have met, probably. Paula Fischer, the legal assistant. And Garrett Katz, between the law firm and his party member, he simply works and worries too much. He works and worries too much. Nothing new there, but he's getting older. Not that he'd admit it, of course. At a certain point, there's like an intersection between Korean and Chinese names. So it could be either, to be honest. Really? Just like how Lee is a Chinese name, but also found all over the world. Yeah, I know a couple of Lees, actually. But they were from Vietnam. Funny enough. But with only one E instead of two. Like, le. I don't know how 100% how to pronounce it, but it was not Lee, but same things, right? So we have no other tasks, and we need to settle and unpack our belongings.
Look at that. Written evidence of all those sleepless nights. And the ton of coffee. But here I am. I finally made it. Pretty sure it was all worth it.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you down. I swear.
Who, the dog? Or who are we letting down? Okay. So. We have... Okay, it's okay, we're going there.
Hello?
Mr. Bauer is ready for you. He says at your own time. With him, that means as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'd better get going then.
Good luck.
To answer your question, I'm not 100% sure. It is an investigation game. It's 1956 or something right now. So it's in the post-Nazi era, let's say. And we're some kind of investigator, but I don't know what we're investigating actually. So I don't know if it's about murders or other stuff. It's probably connected to all kinds of cruelty that was done, I guess. So it's an investigation game at least. Okay, so we've read this already, right? Yeah, we did. Did we read this? Frankfurter Stimme, unabhängige Tageszeitung. Oh, it's so good that I'm German that I can read this actually. Bauer's witch hunt, irresponsible and detrimental to the stability of the state. These were the words used by a member of the Hessian State Parliament last week to describe Fritz Bauer's work as Attorney General. Some local CDU MPs called for his... CDU is like a labor... or it's like a political party, not a labor party. MPs called for this immediate dismissal. They said that it will... Dude, I can't read. They said that with each ill-considered accusation, he was destroying the reputations of a decent man who were just what this country urgently needed. The question arises as how high the Prince of Bauer's fanatical crusade will ultimately be and whether Germany can afford it. Recruitment efforts. With next year's election looming over the horizon, the CDU leadership is reportedly aiming to significantly bolster its numbers in the remaining months. Party chairman and current Chancellor Konrad Adenauer has reached out to the fellow Christian Democrats in personal letters, instructing them to dramatically increase their recruitment efforts. According to our sources, Mr. Adenauer hopes to at least double the party's membership, expecting every registered member to recruit at least one new candidate. Ah, that explains the name Darkest Files. I'd be stumbling through it. So I don't know where I actually saw this game, but when I saw like not a trailer, but like some sort of trailer, but I'm actually not 100% sure. Maybe I saw someone playing it and then I said, okay, I kind of want to check out what's going on. Hello? Hello? Can we
Miss
talk?
Katz, how can I help you?
The phone is
I
dead.
tried to use the phone before, but it looks like the line is dead.
Oh, I'm afraid your phone hasn't been connected just yet. It should be done by next week. Sorry for the inconvenience. The intercom works though, so you can always talk to me. Do you need something else?
Paula, where can I find Mr. Bauer's office?
We know it, but we
It's
asked.
the door on your left, at the end of the room.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That will be all for now. Thank you, Paula.
Always happy to help.
Okay.
Miss Katz, welcome to the front line.
Why are you talking like this?
Good morning, Dr. Bauer.
Just Mister. We're working together. My name, as you already know, is Fritz Bauer, General Prosecutor. Much to the displeasure of the public, I insist on investigating the many crimes committed under the NSDAP. Most of them, of course, have long since gone cold. And nobody out there truly wishes for us, for you, to solve them,
Oh, we will.
or frankly, to even touch them. A rather thankless job, may I say. Are you up for it?
I mean,
I was not aware there would be a test for this position.
This entire job is a test, Miss Katz. But no matter. Miss Katz, I believe I have the perfect case for you to start with.
I'm listening.
Hans Neumann, an older gentleman, shot just before the end of the war.
What do we know about the case?
According to the victim's wife, her husband was taken by uniformed men for no reason. He never came back.
I mean, everyone is saying this,
His body
right?
was found in a
It's
forest
always a
nearby
reason. You
after
just
the
don't know
war.
it.
Shot in the head.
Oh.
I assume this isn't the first time she brought this case up?
No, it's not. Miss Naumann reported her husband's death to the police. A case was opened. The public prosecutor's office investigated members of the NSDAP local group. They're suspects. However, no charges were pressed. Based on the investigation, Hans Naumann was lawfully executed.
And how did they reach this conclusion?
That you can learn from the documents.
Okay.
The first thing that I'll need you to establish is why Hans Naumann was taken. Depending on the answer, we'll see if the case warrants a full investigation. I asked Mrs. Fisher to prepare a file. It should probably already be on your desk. I suggest you familiarize yourself with it and invite the widow to give a statement. Mrs. Fisher should be able to help you with that. It might also be wise to check the archives. You never know what is hidden in these old boxes.
Oh, hell yeah, we're
Maybe
doing.
something about this official order mentioned in the discontinuation report. Ask Mr. Bournemouth for the keys. I believe he has a spare set. Good luck, Miss Katz.
Wait, why do we need
Right.
luck?
Get the keys, check the files, and invite the first witness. And I'll need a refresher on the Nazi hierarchy. Understanding the chain of command will be crucial. Paula did say to ask her if I needed anything.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
I need some additional files.
Something specific?
I need more details regarding NS organizations. Chains of commands, ranks, and badges. Anything you can get your hands on.
Of course, I'll get right to it. Anything else?
Uh-huh. Start filing your case with evidence. Invite a witness. Nothing
Thank
for
you,
now.
Paula. That will be all for now.
Here if you need anything.
We do first investigation and then we invite.
Oh, hello.
Exactly. We
Oh,
don't
please
need
forgive
luck.
the mess.
Just a giant,
I'm
massive
afraid I didn't have the time
pumpkin-sized
to clean
brain.
up.
Exactly.
Miss
All three of
Katz,
them.
right?
You're pretty young for an investigator.
Esther Katz, nice to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine.
Seems
Christoph
like...
Wolmuth. Christoph, preferably. I try to be on first-name basis.
How's that
And
going?
how's that going?
It worked with Paula, not with Simon. Didn't dare to try it with Bauer.
In this case, I would prefer you treat me like your male colleagues.
We are a small team. I'd love to tell you that we are small and tight-knit, but, well, happy to have more people join the fight. Especially someone like you.
Mm-hmm. What does this mean, someone like me?
And what do you mean by that?
Well, you're a woman.
Okay.
Right. Sorry. What I meant to say is, you're a woman and a prosecutor. That didn't sound better.
Maybe just a little bit.
Right. Well, high time. That's it, in short. Right. Again, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah. Okay.
Likewise.
I'm looking forward to working alongside with you.
Is it like this? Hey, wait! We need the keys. Fucking hell.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Mr. Bauer said you have the keys to the archive?
I do. We all. Oh, despair. I tend to keep 2 sets, as I'm somewhat prone to displacing them. Just let me find it. And there it is. The master key. Be aware of its gifts.
Thank you, Mr. Wolmuth.
Please, Christoph is fine. Good luck in the archives.
Why do we need luck again? Read the case file, ask Paula to invite the first witness, look for unfiled documents. Okay, we're checking the documents first. Current case, the insurgent. Hans Neumann, 77, at the time of death, shot in the head at closer range. Summary execution. Other than the perpetrators, the last person to see him alive was his wife, who reported 2 uniformed men taking him from their home. The case was investigated before, but all charges were dropped. The prosecution deemed he was lawfully executed as a traitor, a communist insurgent. Hans Neumann, the victim, somebody's husband, father by the looks of him, probably grandfather, gunshot to the forehead. Was he executed, and why? Okay. So, where was the archive? Here's the conference room. The archive. We're going here.
Ooh, the smell. Brings me back to all the nights at the library.
New tutorial. Archive research. To find the archive case file you're looking for, you need to connect a name to an archive number. Understood. We will see if we understood. Adolf Hitler. Can we check this? Interesting. Wait, is Ari... Okay. Neumann, Ludmilla. It's not the same, but can we... Do we need to write it down? Let me quickly... I mean, it's at least... Is this maybe the wife? I'm wondering, would be cool if you could say like write it down or something. Sonst, beside of this, I don't see anybody. Beckerle. Adolf Schneider, Graf von Stauffenberg. Oh, okay. Okay. 7JN. JN 956. This one.
Found them. These seem relevant to our case.
Okay. Germans, national comrades. In these most difficult times of our nation, more than ever, the responsibility for Germany's fate rests on all of our shoulders. All Germans are called upon to fight against the traitors in our own country. The resistance is to be disarmed, the uprising has to be quelled. Anyone who propagates or proves or any measures that would weaken our resistance against the enemy is a traitor and must be shot. Any attempts at insubordination must be with immediate removal of all the public positions and expulsion from the party. The name of Germany will not be tarnished. I trust you in confidence, your absolute allegiance? I don't know. And discipline. Oh. Ah, you can also open it like this. Helmut Sölbrig. Gau, Munich, Upper Bavaria. Citizens, the war is over. The oppressors have lost. Do not defend the city against the allies. Avoid unnecessary bloodshed. Tear down the Reichsflags from the roofs. Raise the white flags. Welcome our liberators. Freedom is near. Death to the Nazi criminals. Join the campaign to liberate Bavaria. Okay. Okay, so here we have more stuff, but nothing for us right now. Okay. So I guess we got the files. Read the case file. Wait, didn't I read the case file just now?
Paula, how often do I need to tell you that my plaque belongs on my door and not on the floor?
That voice. Oh no.
And how often do I need to remind you that I am not your handyman?
Just fix my door, Paula!
Ugh, no. No. There's no way it's Peter's. Just no. I need to check it. Please let it not be him.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
Thank you, Paula.
Here if you...
Hello!
This better be about my door, Paula. Tell me this is a joke.
I
My
wish.
thoughts exactly.
Fold up. What are you doing here, Katz?
Funny. I was just about to ask you the same thing.
I work here, Katz. I'm Mr. Bauer's right-hand man. And I'm so sorry, but we don't really do marriage disputes for bored housewives here, you know?
Right-hand man? So what? You're his assistant? I thought you wanted to be a well-paid defense attorney.
Oh,
Didn't get the
shots
job on
fired?
account of your wonderful personality, I assume.
Just my luck. So you're the new hire, Katz.
In the flesh.
You won't last a week.
Oh, so you did find your confidence in the end. Or is it still going to be like that time you scored 4th in class and threw a fit?
Classy, as always. You know what? I don't have time for this. Get out of my office, Katz. Try not to embarrass yourself.
Okay. Wait, case file? Ah. Bookmarks? With bookmarks will appear here. We have no bookmarks. Good. Select the category on left side. Old case. Aha. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. Okay, so instead of only finding the files, we also need to mark specific sections if it's important or whatever. Dear Mr. Baustian, the investigation into the death of Hans Neumann from Munich was revealed that he fell victim to a violent crime. For details, please see the attached file reports. We were able to identify 4 possible suspects who were connected with the victim's disappearance. Alfred Faltmann, Hermann Kiebitz, Karl Schickert, and Herbert Schwarz. The police investigation is thus considered closed, and we hereby officially turn the case over to your prosecutor's office. If you encounter any questions during the examination for the indictment, please do not hesitate to contact us at any time. Manfred Wagner. Okay. What does this mean? Okay. Okay, let's check the next one. On May 10th, 1945, a dead body was reported to the police in a wooden area near Munich. The deceased was identified as Hans Neumann, age 77. The autopsy revealed that he was killed by a 764 5mm Browning caliber gunshot to the forehead at close range. No other injuries were found. The victim's widow filed a criminal complaint against unknown persons on August 8, 1945. She had observed 2 men pick up her husband on April 28, 1944. He had been considered missing ever since. The 4 suspects identified in connection with the victim's appearance were interrogated. All suspects testified that the victim was guilty of treason and was therefore lawfully executed. The evaluation of whether a crime has been committed in the responsibility of the authorized prosecutor's office. Okay. What's happening if I put here also the 2? Okay, I have no clue. I have actually no clue what I'm doing here. I'm just marking random things. That would I say, what I would say. So the names are important. But I mean, everything is kind of important, isn't it? Bookmarks. So I can open it, right? Okay, that's interesting. That's good. Ask Paula to invite the first witness. Okay.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
Yeah, you can invite the witness.
I need you to invite a potential witness.
Of course. Who should I reach out to?
Ludmilla Neumann, the victim's widow. I want to hear her version of what happened.
Of course. I'm on top of it. Anything else?
Thank you, Paula. That will be all for now.
Here if you need anything.
There's nothing left for me to do. I should...
Complete the first day at the office. Okay. Tutorials. Tutorial labeling. Okay, wait a moment.
call it a day.
So first of all, we're going here. Case file. Let me quickly check again. We could do some... Can we actually remove them? Okay. So you can say... Interesting. Okay. Okay, but why would you do 1, 2, 3 and stuff? Mm-hmm. Let's question this. And how could you actually... Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, now we're learning. We should have read this from the beginning. So here, we need to check the names. We need to cross-check a little bit if... bookmarks. Okay, interesting. Okay,
Still no signal.
still no signal. Okay, how do we...
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
Thank you, Paula. That will be all for now.
I'm
Here
sorry.
if you need anything.
Wait, can we put some stuff here?
With so many smokers here, I doubt this office will ever be free of the cigarette smell. They are supposed to be good for you, though. That's what my doctor said.
Oh yeah. Surely this. We put our stuff here. Okay, interesting. So, how can we end the day? Wait, what was written there? Call it a day and go home. Oh, can we simply go home? Is this going home? Okay. The Widow, September 17, 1956. Oh,
Last month's Motortrends and a Birgit from last year. Wouldn't be my first reading choice, but with how long you have to wait for a prosecutor.
okay.
Miss Katz, if you'd have a moment.
Yeah.
Paula?
I found some documents you asked for. They're waiting in your inbox. Oh, and there was a call for you. Asked for you to call back. I wrote down the number, left it with the files.
Who called me?
I'm afraid he didn't give a name. An older man, I'd say. Sounded very proper, even if he did ignore my questions. Oh, he referred to you just by name. Esther.
Maybe it's our dad.
I have an inbox?
We all do, apart from Mr. Peters. He demands everything be handed to him personally, as if we weren't already understaffed. I set yours on your desk. It's where I'll be leaving any letters or files for you. And a daily agenda, if that's needed.
Thank you, Paula.
Mm-hmm.
Time to get started.
So, what do we have? I wrote down a number that you should call back when you have time. Mrs. Neumann will be arriving soon. Please update Mr. Bauer after interrogation. So, uniform and rank insignia of the political leaders of... Aha, we need to find out who is who, maybe, in the case. And if a certain rank was doing the stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, NSDAP regional administration. Following Hitler's appointment on Chancellor and NSDAP's victory in the 1933 elections, the party's structure began to intertwine with its subsumed that the state apparatus. While state and regional governments were not outright dissolved, their significance and authority was heavily diminished in favor of the Gaue regional associations of the NSDAP. At the head of the Gau stood the Gauleiter, appointed directly by Hitler, responsible for coordinating all party-related activities in the region and for ensuring NSDAP's authority and influence. To facilitate those goals, the Gao authority often overlapped and overruled that of the local officials. This authority extended to the party members that were part of its office or subdivisions, districts, local groups, cells, and blocks. The Gao often overlapped and overruled the local officials. So they overruled them and the local groups. Okay, interesting. Add to case file. Frankfurter Stimme. Federal Minister of the Interior Gerhard Schröder remains opposed to the Bundestag's calls for political amnesty. Following the delegalization of the KPD in August, the number of criminal cases against its former members continues to rise, threatening to overtax the criminal justice system. With over 3,000 new charges being brought against these suspects in politically motivated crimes, each of them will soon require pre-trial detentions. Sorry. Can't read. Globke's defense. Mr. Globke's defenders, with Chancellor Adenauer at the head, do not hesitate to voice their support, drawing similarities between the attacks of him and the persecution of influential figures of the Weimar period, sending his role in the Nuremberg racial law as a voice of reason and an attempt at preventing worse things from happening. They describe the accusations as careless, bad-mouthing, endangering the democratic life of our country. Okay.
I still can't believe Peters is working here. Peters. I wonder if anybody can tell me how this happened.
So.
Who do I want to call?
Hello?
Father? I didn't expect you'd call me here.
Oh, Esther, my dear. So good to hear you.
Okay.
Did you settle in all right?
Somehow, I doubt you just called to check up on me.
There's my smart girl. Do you remember our little talk? It must have been last month.
Is this about that job at your friend's firm? Bergmann, was it?
Bergmann, Kranich and Partners, yes. Bergmann is one of my oldest friends. Family law, very respectable.
I'm afraid I'm not looking for another job right now.
Unfortunately, I know. It's why I have to do it. Esther, let me be very frank with you. I'm proud of you. I really am. A prosecutor at your age, with the view on women on our line of work being what it is, I'd have to be a fool not to. But your mother and I, we are worried. Do you have any idea what they say about Bauer?
Dad, I don't care about his private life, and I don't listen to rumors.
If that was his only flaw, Esther. The man's fanatic. You must see that. Listen to your father. Leave. Nothing good will come from this.
I make my own decisions now, Father.
We want to find out.
Silly little girl. You... No, Essie. I must apologize. I did not mean to get so passionate about this. I'm just worried. You don't know how
we need to tune up a little bit.
Is. And if people start to associate you with that man, I just want what's best for you, Essie.
I know, Dad.
I'm proud of you. I know I already said that, but I really am. Like you can't imagine.
But quickly tune up a little bit the speech volume. Okay.
Paula?
Mrs. Neumann just arrived. I showed her to the conference room.
Thank you. I'll be right there.
Okay. Getting new documents. Entering the day. Interrogations. Whenever a witness has arrived and is ready to question, Paula will inform you about via the intercom. You can enter the consent room to start questioning the witness. You can ask about their versions of events. Oh, who are you?
Well, hello. And who would you be?
Marlene.
That's
Mau
Marlene.
Mau.
My son turned out to be allergic, so Mr. Bauer agreed to have her stay here for now.
Looking forward to working with you, Marlene. Oh, hello, Marlene.
Mau Mau Mau. Oh, talk to the cat or pet the cat. We pet the cat.
Oh, I'm glad you are so cooperative.
So, let's check.
You must be Mrs. Neumann. Thank you for coming. My name is Esther Katz. I am one of the prosecutors in Attorney General Bauer's team.
Good morning, Miss Katz. I am very grateful that you found the time. The last prosecutor who looked into my husband's death didn't even speak to me. He dismissed the case, claiming my husband was rightfully executed as a traitor.
Did your husband do anything for which he could be accused of treason?
Of course not. The men that took him weren't even looking for him.
I see. I know it's not easy, but please take me through the day your husband was taken.
Oh, okay. Ah, that's interesting.
It was in April 45, only days before the Americans came.
Where were you that day?
Home. We lived in a small house. Hans was upstairs when the doorbell rang, before someone hammered against the door.
Let me quickly check what was in there. In memories, you can focus on certain objects. To ask a question related to it. There are option and story-related interaction options highlighted in different colors. Main story objectives are marked in yellow. Okay, probably nothing is marked over. Ah.
Do you remember what time of the day it was?
We just had lunch, so it must have been close to 1 p.m.
Did you and your husband live alone?
No, there was also our son Jan. He insisted on staying with us to help around the house, at least until the end of the war.
Why is he talking
But
so
he
weird?
wasn't in. He went out in the morning before we woke up.
When you opened the door, who was it?
There were two men. One of them was pointing a gun at me.
Do you remember what they looked like?
Both wore uniforms. Brown ones, if I'm not mistaken.
Did they belong to the Wehrmacht?
No. Not Wehrmacht and not police either. Maybe some kind of party officials or something. One of them was small, thin. He wore glasses, I remember that. The second man was bigger. He was the one pointing the gun at me. He seemed to be in charge.
What made you think that?
He had 2 golden stripes on his uniform, and he was bossing the small one around. He yelled and waved his gun around to scare me.
Let me stop you for a second. These stripes on his uniform.
Golden stripes, right? Wait a moment. Wait. What did she say again? How can you... So I don't remember what exactly she said, but it was about stripes. So it would be this or that. Both are golden. Wait, it was a brown uniform. I mean, the question is, so I think it would be this. But I'm actually not 100% sure, because I'm not sure if this indicates how the uniform looks like.
Could one of these be the badge you saw?
Let me see. No, I don't see it. They demanded to speak to Mr. Neumann. The gun was still there and...
Could one of these be the badge? That is very...
The gun was still there and
Hmm?
they demanded to know if there was anyone with us. When we said no, the smaller guy looked in the other rooms. He found no one. It was only Hans and I. Then the big one told Hans that he had to come with them for questioning.
Did they say why they were questioning him?
Mm-hmm.
No, they did not. They ignored Hans when he asked for their reason. Then everything happened so fast. The small one said they'd let him go if our son would turn himself in.
And your husband?
But then the small one said they'd let him go if our son would turn himself in. Then they just herded him out, like an animal.
Okay. While a witness is telling her story, you can explore memory to find hidden details.
Did you see something outside?
It has been a while, I'm not exactly sure. There was a car, I think. Yes, one of those big, terrible trucks that they used.
I remember them. They were just everywhere.
Okay.
This was the last time I saw him alive. Me and my son never got the chance to say goodbye.
Do you know where they brought Hans?
No, I never found out.
What was that man's comment about your son?
Jan. He was living with us at that time, but he didn't show up that night or the following. He got into some trouble. Bad trouble.
A lot
Do
of
you
trouble.
think the men were looking for your son?
I believe so, yes. At least that's what they said.
Wait a second. I think it was mentioned somewhere.
Let me quickly read everything. Well, I don't really see anything about the sun. The investigation into the death of Hans Neumann from Munich was revealed that he fell victim into a violent crime. Actually, I can't. Ah, okay. Wait, there were more files? Oh, I haven't seen all the files. Ah, okay, let me read this. In the above-mentioned proceedings, we made the following decision. The proceedings shall be discontinued pursuant to paragraph 170, section 2 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Reason: the victim Hans Neumann was a communist insurgent who carried out highly treasonable actions in a wartime situation. The execution ordered by the district leaders was carried out according to the law of force at the time of the crime and the official orders of the regional leader for Gau, Munich, Upper Bavaria, Helmut Solbrich. The proceedings against A. Feldman, H. Kiebitz, blah blah blah. An act may be punished only if it was punishable by law before the act was committed. Anyone at home or as a German abroad who abets his hostile power during the war against the Reich or causes the disadvantage to the military power of the Reich or its allies will be sentenced to death or life imprisonment. In view of these two laws, it's not possible to carry out further investigation into this case as the suspect acted according to the contemporary laws in the execution of victim Hans Neumann. I think we read this already. Any provocates, blah blah blah. P.S. Please tell me what happened. I remember that my esteemed colleague Alfred Feldman, group leader. Okay. Alfred Feldman was the group leader of the local group I asked. He told me that got the traitor and gave his report from the arrest that I could issue the official documents. I went together with Mr. Feldman out to the hallway, which with crimes of the severity I always give the same order, the order to execute. I then told my driver to come with me to my office. The others went to prison to carry out my orders as requested. Your driver for what? There was already unrest in the country because of the Americans who were just flooding in like flies. I wanted to set up alternative routes with my driver to avoid these Americans and still make it to my important appointment. Shortly thereafter, there was already a polite knock at the door, and group leader Feldman reported to me that the insurgent had been successfully executed. I'm actually confused. Is there proof the men were looking for her son? Herbert Schwarz, this block warden Mittermeier saw a man climbing up the block's flagpole, attempting to tear down the ice flag and replace it with a white flag. Mittermeier ordered the perpetrator to stop and attempt to apprehend him. The perpetrator attacked him and fled the scene. The black one was injured in the result. Mittermeier is certain that the crimes were a young resident of the block, Jan Neumann, here. As the perpetrator. Measures taken a local family immediately. Okay.
Please take a look.
Successful question, a witness statement.
Here it is. He recognized him as Jan Neumann. I can't believe there was proof all along. And the former prosecutor just dismissed it. How could he?
I wish I knew. I am really sorry. Please, continue. What happened upon your son's return?
When Jan finally came
Mr.
back,
Morky.
it was already too late. We asked the authorities about Hans, but they pretended not to know anything. After war, my husband
Hope you're
was
doing
found
good.
dead in a forest nearby. Shot. I believe he died the same day they took him.
I would really like to talk to your son about it.
You and I both, dear. But I am afraid that's not possible.
Is he also gone?
Jan died only a
Fighting
few months
allergies?
after his father.
Good.
Pneumonia.
Others fighting the heat. You're fighting the allergies.
Hans was innocent. They killed him,
Or are you
And
also
that's
fighting the
murder.
heat? Both.
no matter what they call it.
I hear you, Mrs. Neumann.
Please, Miss Katz, will you find the man?
It's okay. Not super hot, really. Still over 30 over here. It's like 20 minutes before 9 and it's still 31 degrees.
I will do my very best.
Thank you.
We will let you know if we have enough for an indictment. Please, Paula will help you to the door.
Rule
Goodbye.
number 1. Okay?
I should update Mr.
Never
Bauer.
promise something if you can't promise it. Okay, this is the golden rule. Never promise.
Can I ask you something delicate?
Of course. What's this about?
Peters.
Oh, what did he do this time?
And that already answers some of my questions. He
Okay.
didn't do anything yet. I just found it strange to see him here. When did he start working for Mr. Bauer?
He was here from the very beginning. One
From
of
the
the
very-
first hires.
Okay.
Or even the first hire, according to Christoph. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Mr. Wohlmuth. Apparently, Peters volunteered as soon as Bauer was appointed district prosecutor, before there was even any talk of forming a team. I know, I don't believe that either.
What's it like working with...
Terrible. Just... Let me tell you, that man has no respect for me and my work. Or anybody else's work for that matter. Maybe, except for Mr. Bowers. But he seems simply convinced I'm just here to be his personal maid, secretary, cook. My coffee, Paula. Where are my files, Paula? What about the witness I asked 2 minutes ago, Paula? And then that damn plaque of his. Don't even get me started.
Is the falling plaque a popular topic?
It won't stay on the wall. I've tried everything. And for some reason, every
Oh, yeah.
time it's still supposed to be my fault, my problem. That thing is either cursed or he knocks it down himself just to have something to complain about.
How is his work?
Okay,
Is it any
interesting.
good?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. I don't even think that, really. We're lucky to have him. He's dedicated, diligent, and very good at his job. Mr. Bauer is more than happy with his results. I just wish his attitude matched his aptitude. Or that he'd clean up his notes once he's done with a file.
Classic.
Thank you, Paula. I think that's all.
Wait,
Thanks.
not so fast. Why are you so interested in Peters?
Dude.
Just curious. He left quite an impression.
He always does. And well, I don't know. Mr. Bauer does trust him for some reason, so that has to count for something, right?
I sure hope so. Thank you, Paula.
Okay. So. Review the transcript from today's investigation. Okay, yeah. The arrest order didn't even refer to him. He was staying hostage. Wait a moment. Case file. Wait, what exactly do I need to look? In the case file? The transcript. New? What is new here? Oh, wait, there's more? Oh, dude. I'm so stupid. I didn't see this before. Can I restart the game? Main uniform ranks. Schutzpolizei. Ah, that's crazy. Testimony. Witness Ludmilla, Neumann, Esther Katz. What happened? I was at home when two uniformed men showed up at the door. One was small and wore glasses, the other one a bit taller and bigger. He had a badge with 2 golden stripes on his collar. 2 golden stripes. If it's golden stripes, it must have been this one. Here are no golden stripes. White stripes and whatever. And here also no golden stripes and also not 2 of them. Okay. Again. Transcripts. When a gun at me, asked for my husband. Smaller crowd pants and said to me, "Don't worry, Mrs. Once your son turns himself in, your husband free to go, blah, blah, blah." Okay.
Hello, Miss Katz.
Hello.
Any news regarding the Neumann case?
Yes, I think so. After talking to Mrs. Neumann, it seems like Hans Neumann was indeed innocent. The men were looking for his son, Jan Neumann. When they couldn't find Jan, they took Hans instead, the father.
I assume that's what Miss Neumann told you. But are you sure she is telling the truth?
According to the files, the man they were looking for had climbed up a flagpole, torn down a flag, and beaten up a block warden when he was caught in the act. Hans Neumann was 77 years old at the time. Of course, there are older men who are in good shape, but...
Pulling down a flag and beating someone up seems unlikely. I understand.
Yes.
I see, but why did the man take him, if they knew he was innocent?
According to Mrs. Neumann, they took him as a hostage. They were hoping his son, Jan, would surrender once he learned that they had his father.
Highly illegal, even back then. Not uncommon, though. But why did they shoot the old man?
That I don't know yet. But I believe this is definitely a case for us.
It is, indeed. I will officially reopen the investigations tomorrow.
Okay.
We need to find out who was at the crime scene when Hans Neumann was shot. We need witnesses.
I'd start with the names mentioned in the files of the first investigation.
Excellent. Let's get this case to court, Miss Katz.
Okay.
And be mindful of time. We do not have nearly enough of it here. Since you have never led a case before, I want you to be prepared. Mr. Peters has agreed to look over your shoulder.
For sure.
And help you out. Present your findings, prove your claims. Please reach out to him.
I'll do what I can. I'll need Paula to get me more information on the suspects. And I suppose I should share the good news with Peters. Just great.
That poor man. She lost everyone she loved in a matter of a few months. I really hope we can help her.
I hope so too.
Anything I can do?
I need some additional files.
I looked into the NSDAP local group from the original investigation. Only a few documents survived the bombing, but I found a group photo and a member list from a few years before the incident. I took the liberty of marking the suspects. One of them, Mr. Schwarz, is dead.
Well, that was quick.
Just doing my job. Any other documents I can get for you?
The member list is helpful, but I'd still need something more about our suspects. Can you get me their files?
I'll reach out to the Berlin Document Center. But, just so you know, they tend to take their time. Anything else?
Not
Thank you,
right now.
Paula. That will be all for now.
Here if you need anything.
Okay, so ask Paula to invite one of the meet with some. Let's meet with some. Wait, before we meet with Simon, let's quickly check here. Ah, I thought we got something new, didn't we? Ah, here we are. Okay. Alfred Faltman. This is the bigger guy, right? He didn't look like this. He looked more like that. Hermann Kiebitz is this one. This was like the dude with the glasses. Karl Schickert here. Interesting. Okay. Okay. We're finding out what's going on. Sooner or later.
Oh, hello, Marlene.
Talk.
Meow.
Meow. We're talking to the cat. Okay, let's talk to Peter.
I had a talk with Mr. Bauer. He wants us to get along, to work together.
I've heard.
Yeah, you probably requested, you fucker.
Let's just be adults about it, Peters. Peters?
Yes, I've heard you, Cuts. Fine. Here's what we're going to do. Let's just call it a truce. I won't interfere with your casework if you stay away from mine. Agreed?
Is there a reason why I should interfere in your work, Peters?
Plenty. But I'm not getting into that. And as for this whole preparing you for court situation, I swear to God. But there is no point discussing it before you've met the witnesses anyway.
Thank you for thinking I'm a total beginner.
Oh, you're welcome. Someone has to do it, since Mr. Bauer apparently overestimates your abilities. Anyway, get through at least some of your witnesses, and we can get it over with. And while we're at it, don't forget to bring some evidence. I don't want us to improvise the whole thing.
Lovely dude.
Oh,
Meow.
hello, Marlene. Oh, I'm glad you are so cooperative.
Meow. Okay. Wait, can we actually go here again? Okay, thought maybe someone left something over. Okay, wait, we need to check the next
Miss
witness.
Katz,
I need you to invite a potential witness.
of course. Who should I reach out to?
Please invite Mr. Kiebitz.
We'll reach out immediately. Anything else?
Thank you, Paula. That will be all.
Here if you need anything.
There's nothing left for me to do. I should call it a day.
Okay. Wait, can we actually... What's here?
It's really freezing in here, and the heater does not seem to be running. Need to remember to bring an extra sweater as soon as I have any work done here.
Do we have something about Kiebitz and stuff? No.
What a mess.
Okay. So nothing over here. I get it. Guess we're going home then. The first suspect, September 24, 1956. Oh shit. Petition of support of the work of Hessian Attorney General Fritz Bauer. quickly. Wait. Are those like are those like beta testers or something? Because Michael Firefox Hansel, Henrik Wayne 303 Lesser. No, just interesting. Patrick PowerNet Man Meyer. I as we knew it. And Cigarweed. Bunkerbewohner 13. Frau Höhne. That's interesting. Okay.
Good morning, Miss Katz. Miss
Good.
Katz.
Yeah, I'm here. So, wait a moment. What is our routine again? Check my inbox. Okay, that's my inbox. First suspect will arrive soon. Inform Mr. Bauer with the latest developments about the case. No end to the Suez crisis. As the representatives of the 18 governments involved in the second Suez Canal Conference begin to leave London, the truth remains unchanged. Despite the exchange assurances of continued support and collaboration, the world is no closer to finding a peaceful solution to the crisis. US officials voiced their concerns regarding the goals of the French and British delegations, suspecting them of having no interest in a compromise. Rearmament. With the April 1 draft of the date of the first Bundeswehr conscription approaching, of questioning whether the government goals can feasibly be achieved remain. Out of the 4,000 American-made thanks requests by the Secretary of Defense, Theo Blank, over a quarter of the order has been called by the Bundestag. Even with the 1,600 previously gifted by the United States, the final number remains lower than planned. Okay.
Miss
Suspect.
Katz, excuse me. The witness you asked me to contact, Hermann Kiebitz, just arrived.
Thank you, Paula. I'll be joining you in a minute.
Okay. Why can't we find this here now? Ah, this is like... Okay, however. Update Mr. Bauer, examine the first suspect. Hello.
Good morning. My name is Esther Katz.
A pleasure, miss. Could you tell me how long I have to wait for the prosecutor?
Mr. Kiebitz, I'm the prosecutor here.
Oh, modern times, I guess. How long will this take?
It will take as long as it takes.
It's all right, miss. I'm just asking.
Let's get started, shall we? This is about the arrest of Hans Neumann in Munich on April 28, 1945. According to a witness, 2 men picked up Mr. Neumann from his apartment. Were you one of them?
You're pretty, you know that?
Mr. Kiebitz, were you one of those men?
No, I wasn't. We drove to the house. Then our group leader and Mr. Schickert got out of the car to arrest the men.
Wait. Mr.
Then they tossed the old man into the car and headed to the district office.
The district office. Where was it located?
We just had moved it into the basement of an old brewery, still stuffed with beer bottles and barrels. District Leader Schwarz came out and gave the command.
The HUD shows your current goal and the names of the people present in memories. To enable the HUD, hold... Schwartz. Ah, okay. I haven't seen him, so he looked similar.
What command? What did he say?
He ordered us to execute the man. Then he left. I felt uneasy. This wasn't right.
A new lead has been added to the notebook.
We followed group leader Falkman to the cell. There was tension.
This must be the cell. Could you describe the cell?
Very basic. Mattress, window, chair.
What was Mr. Falkman doing?
Group leader Falkman seemed to hesitate. He shared my concerns about killing the old sod. He told us to wait. Yet Schickert insisted. He referred to that new order about dealing with insurgents. He was such a stickler for the rule.
Wait a second. These orders you're talking about.
Okay. Let's. 4 suspects identified in connection with the victim's disappearance were interrogated. All suspects testified that the victim is guilty for treason and was therefore lawfully executed. The execution ordered by the district leader was carried out.
Are you referring to this?
What am I looking at here? No, that had nothing to do with it.
Very well. Wait a second. Are you referring to this?
Yes.
What did he say?
He yelled he would report us to the Gestapo. Faced with this open threat of being denounced, we did not dare to act. The tension was strong. Group leader Falkman ordered us to wait once more. But Schickert drew his gun and shot him.
Okay. After interrogation, you can explore and investigate your surroundings further to unlock new research opportunities and hints.
What weapons did the people present have? Standard issue equipment?
We could wish. Those were the last days. We had almost nothing left. Rifles, pistols, ammunition. We had to use whatever was somehow left, or what we managed to get out of the ruins.
Interesting. I should ask Paula if she can find any information about this. You said Mr. Schickert shot him with his gun. What was it? His service weapon? What model?
Service weapon, I suppose. And I don't remember the model. I've never been good with them.
I know what weapon was used to kill the man. I just need to know who had it. How did you ensure the energy supply?
The district struggled to produce enough energy. There were frequent power failures. For emergency, we had a generator. If worst came to worst, we used oil lamps.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we can see a lot of oil lamps, so...
For how long were the prisoners held in these cells?
Mostly around a week.
Okay. This makes sense.
Were the compartments prepared to host prisoners?
Kind of. We adjusted them, so our prisoner could stay there for interrogations and not get out.
Being locked in a cell like this, not knowing what would happen next, this must have been so hard. We had these oil lamps everywhere. In the bathroom, in the living room, in the kitchen. They must have had petrol to run the generator, or to destroy evidence. Was your local group in contact with other local groups?
Just in Bavaria, there were 28 local groups. We were in constant contact with them.
28.
I can still hear the sirens in my head. They seem to last forever. But it may just have been a minute full of despair, if you survived it.
Achtung! Den Mitarbeitern ist es untersagt, die Ware zu verkosten.
Were there any other prisoners at that time?
Obviously, yes. We had to put the traitors somewhere. We adapted part of the storage rooms as cells.
Were summary executions common?
In those days, yes.
Okay. Oh, cards.
Spending entire days in a damp cellar. They must have been bored and tried to pass the time. I think I'm still missing something. How many people were in your local group?
Around 10, but we were never all present at the same time due to shifts and different responsibilities. 11, 12. No, we were down to 11 then. The Gestapo took Ludolf back in January.
So the Gestapo threat wasn't something new. Why did you relocate the office?
Because of a big air raid. We wanted to be underground. We hoped that we would be safer there.
What were your local group's responsibilities in the very last days of the war?
We were responsible for all concerns and for many households within Munich. Above all, we tried to eliminate insurgencies.
So, very small districts inside and then very broad ones outside. Crazy. Can we...
How did Mr. Schwarz's office look like?
quite fancy given the circumstances. Leather chair, massive oak desk. District Leader Schwartz cared about showing off.
I like how the scenery is changing after he's telling us.
What were Mr. Schwartz's responsibilities as a district leader?
He was responsible for organizing relief measures for the party during air raids, coordinating local groups, providing food and emergency quarters. He had also found the brewery for us and organized the move.
I should consider the chain of command. How was your relationship to Mr. Schwartz?
He treated me fairly and friendly. I learned a lot from him.
How was working under Mr. Feldman?
Great. He was a good leader and a better man. It was a pleasure to work with him. Even though some people might have disagreed, we had our share of malcontents in the group. But he knew how to deal with them effectively.
Interesting. I should ask Paula if she can find any information about this. How did you and Mr. Schickert get along?
He and I didn't have much to do with each other. We were just part of the same local group. He was no feast for the eyes, a cranky guy, strange. Always strict with his work, but annoying from time to time. He was obsessed with Prussian virtues.
What were your responsibilities in your local group?
Most of the time I accompanied District Leader Schwartz and drove him when he needed a driver. He knew how to convey power and discipline.
Interesting. I should ask Paula if she can find any information about this.
I feel like he's lying. I feel like he's more important than... I don't know.
Was Mr. Schwartz involved in the execution?
He gave the orders, but the members of the local group were responsible for carrying them out. Surely you can't expect a busy man like the district leader to attend every execution in person.
There was no execution order in the files I got. If it exists, I should check if I can get my hands on it. Did Mr. Schwartz even get to see the victim, Hans
How is
Naumann?
it going?
Not entirely
It's going
sure.
good.
He was in his office when we brought the perpetrator.
The victim.
No, it's not a horror.
Victim.
Give me a second.
Into a cell.
If Schwartz didn't see the victim, did he know they had the wrong man? What did he know?
Let me quickly finish this.
For how long did Mr. Feldman talk to Mr. Schwartz?
Miss, it was over 10 years ago. I don't remember. Couldn't have been too long, as Mr. Schickert didn't have enough time to really get on my nerves.
So the game is going good so far. I mean, I don't know if it's going good. We're investigating in some Nazi thingy. We're an investigator. The heat wave is crazy. It's still around 30 degrees. It's like 9 p.m. Yesterday it was 39 degrees Celsius. Absolutely insane. Average Santiago summer, dude. But not the average German summer. We had 41.5 degrees somewhere in Germany, and this was like a new record since recordings. So yesterday was, funny enough, yesterday was also the hottest night ever. The lowest temperature yesterday night was 28 point something, which is absolutely insane. At least for German standards. So, but I'm doing good in general. How are you doing is the question. How are you doing? You're in the colder segment right now, right? Examine the first subject. Okay. Other tasks. Ask Paula, ask Paula, ask Paula. A lot of Paula tasks.
So what you are
Here
saying
drops at
is
least by 50
Schickert
degrees.
shot the old man against
wish.
Mr. Faltman's order?
Exactly.
That's horrible.
These are brutal events you're getting to hear here.
Here it's winter,
Are
but
you
it's
sure
been
you're
warm
up
like
for
50
it?
to 20.
Honestly,
Really
no
crazy.
one would think this is a job for a woman. What do you have to prove? I will file a formal complaint.
That will not be necessary, Mr. Kiebitz. My superior knows quite well that I am up for it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this job. Thank you for your time, Mr. Kiebitz.
Goodbye, Miss Katz.
I should update Mr. Bauer.
Listen to Mr. Kiebitz's version of the story. Okay. First of all, we...
You know, you really remind me of Kati.
Kati?
We had her when I was younger. Looked just like her.
Wow.
Wasn't nearly as friendly, though. No, she wasn't. Oh, hello, Marlene. Oh, I'm glad you are so cooperative.
We need to pet that cat. Okay. Okay, first of all, I need some...
Any updates on the suspect's personnel files?
I've made the request, but no news since then. Berlin's as silent as always.
Okay, we need,
I need some additional files.
a lot of additional finds.
Is there any chance some files regarding the group members' responsibilities remained? Mr. Kiebitz specifically. I want to know if he at any point worked directly for the district leader.
I'll see what I can do. Anything else?
According to the suspects, the shooting was ordered by the deceased Mr. Schwartz.
Yeah, that comes
But
handy,
I saw no
right?
copy of such an order in the original case's files.
That's weird. I'll look into it right away.
There's a chance that Mr. Schwartz did not see the victim himself. If that's the case, my question is, what did he see? What did he know when he ordered the execution? I'm going to need
Good
whatever
point.
files would have been on his desk on that day. All that he could know about the victim. Arrest report, personal file, records, intake forms, whatever there is.
That's quite a wide net. I'm on it, of course.
Find all the additional documents in your first case. Hell yeah.
I need information on the equipment used by the local group. Weapons, mainly. As bureaucratic as the NSDAP was, they must have kept some sort of record.
On it.
One of the suspects mentioned something interesting about Mr. Faltman. Could you check if there was anything strange happening with his subordinates? Threats, blackmail, anything?
Of course. I'll start looking. Anything else?
Yes, yes. In white.
I need you to invite a potential witness.
Of course. Who should I reach out to?
So, Carl...
Please invite Mr. Schickert next.
We'll reach out immediately. Oh, and did you have the chance to talk to Mr. Wohlmuth yet?
Not yet.
He found the blueprint of the old brewery that you might find useful. It's where the district office was located at the time of Mr. Naumann's arrest.
Oh, this is good.
Thank you, Paula. That will be all for now.
Well, I'm sure glad that is over. A second more and I might have punched him myself.
Wait. Did you spy on us and listen to what we were talking in the office?
I wouldn't bother.
What?
Est, Miss Katz. Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
A quick save, Mr. Wohlmuth. You're getting better. A few more weeks and you just might get it right straight away.
I sure would hope so. Actually, before you start, would you mind if for a change I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Am I wrong, or have you and our resident pessimist met before? I mean Simon, or Mr. Peters, if you prefer.
We do know each other. Not closely, but enough. We study together. I didn't really expect to see him for a while after that, to be honest. Especially not here. Not someone who'd take a job like this. Or so I thought. We didn't really get on well, though. We did even worse than here. So that's saying something. So yes, we've met before.
Was he always this much of an ass?
Again, I didn't know him closely. So, what about you?
Yeah.
Me?
What do you make of him?
Oh, he's a nasty piece of work. Unpleasant to be around. He makes everyone around him miserable.
Oh,
But he's a capable prosecutor. Very capable indeed. I'm
Very
glad he's on our
capable
side.
indeed.
Anyways, is there something else I can help you with?
Blueprint.
Paula told me you have something for me. Some sort of blueprint?
Right. Let me just see, where did I put it? What a mess. I've been just buried in all of these papers since morning. Altöttinger Straße 35. There we go. As we can hardly access the original crime scenes, blueprints like this ones are our second best thing. They are what you will be using in court to reconstruct your case.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
It's not a problem at all. We need to have each other's backs here. So, who do you think did it?
I'm sorry?
The old man. Who shot him?
Okay, course of crime. The crime is divided into 5 steps. Each step is connected with a question that you answer by reconstructing the blueprint. To answer Christoph's question, jump to step 5. The last step is to find out who pulled the trigger. Choose a figure and assign an action to determine the shooter. You can read what your witnesses stated. As soon as you have questioned more suspects, the statements will appear here. You will find a blueprint in your office. From now on, continue close.
I think it could have
okay.
been Kiebitz.
And is that what your witness told you?
No, it isn't.
Already doubting his story? Probably for the best. I'd say a healthy dose of skepticism is crucial when dealing with people from this sort of cases. Our role isn't to retell their testimonies in court, but to build theories of what actually happened, which might be different from what any witness tells you. But here I go, babbling away again. Sorry. Shouldn't keep you any longer. Hope you find the blueprint useful.
Actually, I have some other questions.
Oh, thank God. I'd take any reason not to go back to all this.
About someone.
I have some questions about somebody.
Who would that be?
Our legal assistant, Paula.
She's wonderful. She can be a bit of a pain, but she's wonderful. Truth be told, the whole place would fall apart without her. But don't let her hear that.
This place falls apart without one legal assistant?
Without our only one. And that woman does the work of an entire team. Without complaining. Well, no, she does
collected a lot of
complain, but
files so
not
far, so
earnestly.
far.
Just don't ask her for coffee.
I see, I see. What do you mean she can be a bit of a pain?
You might have already noticed, but she can be rather, let's be honest, nosy. Unless
True.
you get something in a sealed envelope, it's safe to assume that she's already taken a peek.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
personally mind, but I believe it can get on one's nerves.
What can you tell me about working with her?
You can rely on her. You need any files, if they still exist, she will be able to get them. And she takes the initiative. She starts searching for them even before you realize you might need them. Which again? It might have something to do with how she reads through everything she can get her hands on.
I have a different question. Can I ask you a few questions about the work here?
Ask away.
What can you tell me about working here?
Long hours, little pay, cases which more often than not fail to even reach court. But it's an important mission, and, ironically, rewarding. The cases we work on, they already have had to wait far too long.
How long have you worked for Mr. Bauer?
Here? Almost since the beginning. Which sounds good, but really means just a few months. We are a new team.
And before that, what did you do?
3 years in Hamburg, public prosecutor's office as well. Didn't really fit in there. And before that, well, that's a different story.
Yeah, tell me.
I was a bit surprised we are not at the main office.
Right, Bauer's idea. To put it simply, he was and still is afraid of sabotage. Too many people there he wouldn't trust. Files went missing, evidence got misplaced. So he decided to rent this place and repurpose it. And here we are.
Have you worked with Mr. Bauer before?
Didn't get the chance, no. And even here, it's not exactly working with him either. Under would be a better term. Usually, at least.
That's true.
Did you see Mr. Bauer?
Did I? Oh, yes, some 2 hours ago. Trust me, you don't want to get in his way today. He was in a real mood.
I think that's all for now.
Okay, a lot of conversation.
Don't be a stranger.
Hello? Learn how to reconstruct the turn of events. Ah, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, but we need to first listen to all the others, I guess. Update Mr. Bauer. Review transit from today's investigation. Oh, yeah. So, let's quickly check. What do we have here? Ah, okay. So he claims Mr. Shiggett shot the victim in spite of his and Mr. Fatman's out. Herbert Schwartz. He didn't even see Neumann. Could be that he didn't know who was brought. Paula Fischer, Georg Katz, Fritz Bauer, Peter Katz. Okay. Okay. So the case file. Let's check the case file again. Transcripts. Testimony. Mr. Faltman, Mr. Schwartz stepped out into the hallway where me and Mr. Shiggett were standing. The district leader gave me an order for execution. Mr. Faltman ordered Mr. Shiggett and me to follow him into the cell where this Neumann was held captive. Mr. Faltman saw the victim and refused to go through with the order. He wanted us to wait. But Mr. Shiggett insisted that the order of a higher ranking member must be followed. He threatened Mr. Faltman to report him to the Gestapo. Mr. Shiggett carried out. Okay. He's divorced. Okay. Okay, update Mr. Bauer.
The door is locked.
Can we call him actually? Oh! Oh, but I get it. Okay, we need to reconstruct this later. Who ordered the execution? According to him, they have been here. He gives order. I'm actually not 100% sure. Okay. Who resisted the order? Wait, what does mean defies order? Who resisted the order? Okay, so this is how he tells the story. Against Mr. Faltman's will. Yeah. So that's how we save it for now, but I don't think it is the right one.
Who do I want to call?
Mr. Bauer.
No luck. That's weird. He should be in.
Mm-hmm. I actually don't know why I went here. Okay, let's quickly check again the notebook. Update Mr. Bauer.
The door is locked.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
Did you see Mr. Bauer?
I wish I did. He got a call and had to leave. Urgently. Let me tell you, he was in quite the rush. Murmuring something about Argentina, of all places.
Guess I won't be updating him today. Thank you, Paula. That will be all for now. There's nothing left for me to do. I should call it a day.
Let's get home. New day, new witness. Okay, what just happened?